You think that foliage, you think it's nice and cool out, and I'm going to tell you it's playoff soccer time. You think, oh, it's got to be chilly. It's 82 degrees game time temperature. Mill River taking on Otter Valley, the number 2 seeded Minutemen, and the state of Vermont taking on the 15th seeded Otter Valley squad. The two teams played just about 10 days ago here on Munger Vision, and Mill River coming out with the win. It was a much closer game than the score would indicate, but also, don't forget, it's a lot easier to play from the underdog role. As Otter Valley, when those dark blue uniforms are there across the way, getting set to come on out. Matt Myers is starting goalie for Otter Valley, and he will have the sun in his eyes here in his first half of play. And of course, Austin Biscay is in net for Mill River squad. They had a 1 loss in Loisel tournament. They went 13-1, and like I said, Otter Valley kind of team that's get a hot goalie and anything can happen. Now the opening touch will get set to go, and again, winner advances on into the playoffs. Loser goes home, has their banquet, calls it a yes I did, all set, thank you. And I'll go through the rosters. As I was just asked if I had my roster, and I did. I'll go through the rosters, probably not until halftime, but you can see standing out there number 11, John Chesna with the touch up, and it'll be Otter Valley with the ball first. And there's a couple key players to watch. Right there was one of them, Jeffrey Jackson. Jackson, number 4, very good with the ball, good skills as far as being able to break down a defender and finish off. And Everett with the kick, just a little touch out of bounds. Rainer Kenny, K-E-N-N-E-Y. Kenny, another one for Otter Valley that's a soccer player. There's athletes and there's soccer players. Mill River, it all starts to me with stopping their transitions to the middle of the field. You've got to slow them down in the middle of the field. You can't let them get running. They're a gunslinger. They're out there and they're running gun, and if you've got to, any team controls the middle of the field, basically they'll win the game, but you've got to really play physical and clog it up in the middle. You can't let them just come flying out. And of course you got to mark up Trevor Catrati, number 4. He's just been a goal scoring machine. He's been a catalyst out there, and I've been waiting all day to use that word, catalyst. And Otter Valley, being the underdogs, it would be huge if they could score first. That's going to be kicked out of bounds, and we'll have a throw taking place. And they said white ball. Yeah, they're waiting for Dan Hammond. He'll come over, and there was some confusion as to who had possession, and it was a white throw. The other thing, too, I mean, it's going to be out of playoff from Castro's head, 22 for Mill River, is you got to come out as a number 2 seed, and you've got to play like a number 2 seed. You've got to be dominant, you've got to press the issue, you've got to put the pressure on, and not leave a little crack of daylight for the lower seeded team to think they can play with you or think that they can pull the upset. And here comes Catrati, and that's what I'm talking about. Look, he's through the middle of the field, he's in the box, he'll pass it across. Wide open, Angel Smith kicked it. Jamie Smith, a beautiful pass. He would love to have that back. Trevor Catrati couldn't have set the table any better. That was just gorgeous. That's what I'm talking about right there, people. You let him come through the middle of the field untouched, and with his speed and ball handling ability, he will just burn you and take it right to the box like he did. For 40-minute halves, there is definitely overtime. Myers will call off his sweeper and settle the ball and pick it up, and Matt Myers with his first chance to punt the ball. Oh no, there's overtime, and there's overtime, and there's overtime, and then there's a shootout. This is tournament. This is playoff soccer. We will not go home until there is a winner. Remember last year's Montpelier MRU girls varsity playoff game here that went into the darkness, into the shootout, through all the overtimes. There's Catrati again, and they've got the speed to turn the corner. He's going to take the pass again, sets it up, and the shot, and just wide. Oh, they've tried that twice. 3 defenders followed Catrati over to the side. Merluzzi, number 8, had him marked. And he was just able to actually, once he's shoulder to shoulder with you, it's not an even race. If he's shoulder to shoulder, that means he's going to, pretty much that means he's going to get you. Oh, I got to fix my tripod. I hate it when the picture goes crooked. I will wait till I get a second here to do that. And right now there has been no second. It's been a lot of the type of game that Mill River wants, that run and gun and sprint and transition and sometimes go to the top and try to hit the speedsters. They do have the ability to play that triangle pass, that short little tic-tac-toe passing game, but basically they want a wide open NASCAR style of game here. No restrictor plate soccer is what they want. They want to be able to get up and go. Now I know the picture is going to be crooked for a second. Okay, I'm going to unman the camera, but I want to, oh, my tripod's level now, okay. That's going to be the settle, and then the step up, and the juke, and the ball taken away at the last second. And boy, I tell you what, there's a lot of dancing on that play, but no finish to it. That's one thing Mill River has, too. They have a lot of finishers on this team. besides Catrati out there. And they'll go out of play, and it should be that's Catrati getting up a little bit of limp, and now we'll have Merluzzi, number 8. Andrew Merluzzi will take the throw, and there he is. He was looking for Kenny, and then Kenny couldn't control it. Now we'll have a throw again, and I think it's going to be Merluzzi again. It is number 8, and he's just right at the red line. It's midfield. He's at midfield, and he's looking to get it into Kenny, number 10. And Rainer Kenny with the ball, a little space, wants to split the defense. That's clogged up, knocked down, and Catrati will just soft touch on the ball. It will stay in, no, went out play. He was looking for Castro down the sideline. We've got no score, but we've had some excellent chances by Mill River, and they're going to call Merluzzi back, and he'll get set to take the throw again. So he's the designated thrower right now on this side. If you're just joining us, this is the second season. I know that foliage in the background that I came on was deceiving because it is an extremely warm day. It feels like the first game of the year where you're in the summer. Everett with the ball. And conditioning, though, should be no problem at this point of the season, I would hope, but it's intense. It's playoff soccer, and again, if you lose, you're a senior, your career's over, and all that sad stuff. So, believe me, everybody on this field wants to go deeper into the playoffs. It's a one-and-done deal. And there's the ball sent over to the wide side. Everett, and did he put too much foot into it? It looks like he's going to cross the red chalk line. He's looking for Ethan Biscay, number 5 on that side. Just a little bit too much juice on the ball. Opening half of the playoffs underway. Mill River will be at home, well, until they lose. I mean, basically, I don't want to jinx them, but they get to the finals, they would play every game at home. They're the number 2 seed. Tell you what else stinks about the warm weather right now is the hornets are just buzzing around the window. Something brutal. So if the camera goes tilt pretty quick, it's because I've killed off about 20 hornets. They don't know what to do with this warm weather either. They're all set to hibernate, or whatever hornets do. And there's Myers with his first kick off the ground. He's already taken a punt, and flying out of the air was Castro. And right now, I mean, if you're Otter Valley, you can't like the tempo of the game, the way it's being played. And Merluzzi will take the throw. Looking for Kenny, and then Castro kept it in play. Oh, nice leg on the ball. It's going to be to Myers, so he'll scoop it up in the box, use his hands, get set. He'll take the punt this time. So Myers sometimes, too, besides kicking the ball, he'll look for that hook throw, that boomerang throw, and this time nothing there, so he'll just punt away. And that is high. That is high, and he's going to get beyond midfield. That roll to the far side and be kept in play, and Otter Valley trying to go over the top, and that goes off from Matthew Hall and comes around to Hammond, and Hammond trying to turn the corner, and who touched it last? It was Chestnut that was there, but did he kick it when it was out of bounds? No, apparently not. It'll be Mill River's ball, short throw, and they'll go to Castro. He reached around with his leg, almost like a double jointed knee, and they're looking for the ball. It's up in the stands, and Webster now will get the ball. Kyle Webster, number 3. Now they're doing introductions, and it's a 3 o'clock start, so I was just able to get here from work and be on time. I can get set up in time to do the introductions. But I was listening to the PA system, and they're announcing the starting lineups. You know, sophomores, juniors, seniors. They're giving their grade level, and Mill River's got a lot of good players coming back next year also, but they got to take care of business this year. Otter Valley looking to be the spoiler, the upset maker here is Chestnut. Oh, what a move to bring up around Hammond. There's the support on the ball, and that's one thing that's really been overlooked this year with all the spectacular goals is the good defense that Mill River plays. And I've done games here where Austin Biscay's made some just incredible saves. Otter Valley's Merluzzi had the ball, number 8, went back to Chestnut. He wants to cross and center, and he does, but just white jerseys there, and there's a send over the top, and that's going to be too much for even Catrati to get there, and Myers will scoop it up, and yeah, Myers is going to come back to the center of the box and take the kick. And again, he's got the hat on because he's looking, the sunshine in this first half will be in his eyes as the goalie. And actually, Biscay has his hat on at the other end, but that could just be because he's styling. And you see Hammond there, and that ball laid out on the wing. It'll be picked up by Houghton, I believe, was on that side. We'll have a kick coming up. I think there was a foul on the play, and there was. Jackson was fouled. Now Kenny will take the kick. I didn't hear the whistle, but that's what it is because there's a kick coming just outside, I would say, the 25-yard line. This is a great chance for Otter Valley, who hasn't had a lot of time of possession, to get right back in the soccer game and actually take the lead. So the kick coming up by Rainer Kenny, and he will drill it right into the breadbasket of Austin Biscay, and had a little nosedive to it, but other than that, it was just pretty much a straight-on shot. And we got player down. Oh, I didn't see what happened. It's Dan Hammond, and that's what time will be called for Hammond to be attended to. And they can't let him be playing on, are they? Okay. Now he calls. They let Biscay kick the ball, and then time called, and I'm not really sure. This is strange. So Hammond will make his way to the sideline, and being helped off by Jordan Cole, one of the captains, number 10, for Mill River. You see Ethan Biscay right there, number 5, and I'm not sure where they're going to place the ball. They're going to have a kickoff, so Rainer Kenny will be there along with Will Everett. Kenny for Otter Valley, and he cleanly won that. And he'll go out of play. Now we'll have a throw. Castro will take the throw. He's sporting the headband today. Easy to pick him up. Smith with the touch, and the ball will come back, and it'll be right on the edge of the circle. And I believe that's Jackson, number 4, and he'll reverse the dribble, trap the ball, and just keep the ball going forward. Looking for Merluzzi on his side. Just couldn't get it past that last white shirt, and Castro got in the way of the pass, and we'll go out of bounds, and it'll be a throw now coming up for Catrati. Catrati will take the throw, go to that vacated corner, and he's got Castro there. Can Castro make the corner? No. Got the ball a little bit too far out from himself. Couldn't take the bend and get the ball up there. And we played just about 10 minutes of soccer, and by far the best scoring chances coming to Mill River. I don't recall a corner yet for either side. Hammond left the game. Looked like either a twisted ankle or a leg cramp or something, but we'll monitor that, or I will monitor that. I don't know why I do this wee stuff. It's me and the camera up here. A lot of people are surprised that when they see the operation, or they want to know where my cameraman is, that it's me. I do both the talking and the camera, and I do it for live action. They're just blown away because I just don't look or sound that impressive in person that I could pull something like this off. Now that's, see, everybody hollering handball, but don't realize that's not an automatic call. And actually I learned that from one of the officials on the field. Jamie Falco is one of the officials today. He told me that 10, 11 years ago. You know, if it's so blatant that it creates an advantage for one team, the handball doesn't call it, but something like that, you can have the option, and it's a guy with the stripes, to let it go on and play through. Oh, what a job. That'd be Catrati. That was, when you see bodies flying and big grass stains and cleats full of mud, I had to speak Catrati because he just, for all his speed and nifty moves, he is a physical player. And I know a lot of people would shake their head at me and go, no, he's not. He is. He's physical to himself. In a good way. I mean, he sells out to, to block the ball or make the steal. And there's that speed, but I don't think he's going to, yeah, he's even too far for Catrati. And I'll tell you, too, the longer this thing stays scoreless, like hypothetically to the break at half, the better the odds go up for Otter Valley. Now, again, they have a good team, they have a good coach, but they are, if you go by numbers, they're the 15th seed, playing the number 2 seed. Well, it's knocked down. Catrati had the header, and that's going to be hooked wide, and I don't believe it went off from a defender, and no, it did not go off a defender. And let me fix this, just tripods, just killing me. I hate crooked tripods. That's when I watch other stuff on 15 and nobody levels their tripod. I don't know how they can shoot like that. There we go. So Matt Myers in net. There he is. He'll take the kick. He was the goalie in the game earlier that I did here at Mill River when Otter Valley took on Mill River. I believe that finished up at, oh gosh, I actually think it was either 4-1 or 6-1. How's that for a variance? There's the steal, the almost steal, and now the help on that side, and the ball will be kicked down the sideline, and it'll stay out of play. Okay, it was out of play. I went to Smith, and I got the wrong ball again. That happens occasionally. I'll be staring at the ball boy, and they'll have already given the ball off. We've got no score. We're in the first half of playoff soccer. Smith with the ball. He'll turn wheel and get the ball over midfield past the arc into this corner, and yeah, look at that great speed. Look at that move on the run. Must put it to the center, and nothing there but blue jerseys right to the top of the arc of the box. And Adams, number 3, coming out with the dribble for Otter Valley. Gets it to Kenny. Kenny now at midfield. A lot of space to work with, about 5 yards. Now the pressure on the ball to step up the challenge. And wow, they could call that on Kenny because he went down inadvertently, and then he lifted his legs and tripped. And that's what they called, yeah. He lifted his legs and tripped the Mill River player. And they just can't do that. They'll catch you every time, especially when you're in the middle of the play. So we'll have a kick coming up with 29 minutes on the clock. 26 minutes, I'm sorry. Sun is just brilliant today. It's on the clock. You can't see those little light bulbs, and that's going to be a throw. The Mill River crowd getting a little restless down below with the scoreless game, and now we need to have a body come over. There's the body. And it's going to be Smith. Jamie Smith will come over, and he will take the throw. And again, Smith, strong kid, big kid muscle-wise. He's deceptive when you stand next to him, just how big and strong he is. But he can, right there, that was my point. He can reach the middle of the box and make a big throw in there, almost like a corner off a throw at that position on the field. And that time, Mill River unable to capitalize on his big throw. And that's going to come down again. Mill River, time of possession, shots on net, putting the pressure on, doing everything they're supposed to do. That's Smith giving it back to the trailer. Castro comes off his foot funny, almost like a pool cue. Yeah, he's upset, kicks some turf, and we'll have Merluzzi take the throw for Otter Valley. He's looking for Kenny, and the interception and the header knocked down, and that ball's going to be touched, and boy, that's a 50-50-50 ball. And it's going to be driven out of bounds, so it'll go to Mill River, and that was number 13, Dan Comiskey for Otter Valley that got in the middle of that play. Now we'll have Smith take the throw, number 16. Oh, that's in a good spot. Can they settle? Can they wheel? Can they reverse? There's a shot. Catrati and Myers through a crowd of screened people will make the save. Did you see the spin and the low wheel and the trajectory on the shot by Catrati? Oh, that's good stuff. Even without a goal. That's pretty scary, I would think, as a defensive player. Houghton called for it, headed it down, and then kicked it out in midair. That is pretty coordinated, let me tell you. Pressure on, and he'll take the throw. Otter Valley, smart play. Kick the side out. We'll get the mark up going here, and we'll have the throw by Smith. He'll go right to the box. And again, nice defense. They marked up, didn't let the header happen. And Everett from Mill River coming down through the middle of the field. Castro got a little impatient, just drove it to the top of the arc, and it'll be brought back out by Comiskey. And now it'll be Ziefin. He's out there, and Ziefin, number 9, with the ball for the Minutemen, and he is battling Chestnut, number 11. And Chestnut will take the throw, and he'll pick it up. Otter Valley in the blue. That's Chestnut right there. He'll go to Kenny. He'll pick the ball out of midair and trap and look and drive it down the sideline. Goes off from Ziefin and Mill River out of bounds. We'll have a throw coming up for Kenny and Otter Valley. Rainer Kenny. Cool name. And Will Jackson. Yeah, Jackson says it's his ball. He'll pick it up. He'll toss it. He'll go to the box. That's too short to hit the blue target that was rushing down inside. Picked out by Mill River, and Catrati wants to send it down the middle of the field. No, nice step up. Good step up. The step up and the challenge was number 7, Billadu, one of the captains, and I believe Matthew Hall, 14, played it defensively for Mill River. He's back there with Jordan Cole also, and Nick Houghton, and like I said, they're solid back there. I haven't seen Hammond come back yet, so I believe he's still being attended to. Jackson spinning, and then the ball comes off from the foot of Rainer Kenny and picked up by Mill River, and they'll just drop it over the top nice and gentle, and they'll run underneath it. And Catrati, they've got nothing but turf between him and the goalie, and he's going to give the ball up and the shot, and what an unselfish play. What an unselfish play, and the finish by Jamie Smith. No doubt about it this time, and that is so rare to see a 2-on-0 in soccer, but he made the move at the sweeper who came out and charged at him. Smith got the finish, and the assist will go to Catrati. And it's 1-0 Mill River with 23:40 to go in the first half of play. And that's the kind of soccer they like. You let them go right through the middle of the field, wide open, pedal to the metal. Nothing but a bolt of lightning coming through into your defensive end, and that's going to always favor this particular style of team that Mill River has this year. So Chestnut with the touch, and Jackson with the ball, and the Mill River up 1-0. The number 2 seed, 13-1 Minutemen over the 15th seed, Otter Valley. Now I believe Otter Valley beat Union 32. I want to say, because I haven't been to the website yet. I'm just trying to remember what I've been told. Castro will go back. He'll get to the center line, and he's laying it out to be chased down, but he laid it out too much muscle in that leg. He'll go out of play. And see who's going to take the throw. It'll be Otter Valley, but it's going to be Ray Adams going over there, number 3, and there he is. And his throw will be picked off short in the field. They're trying to just pop it up and let the teammate run to it. Myers will make the save, stay in bounds. Nice job by Myers. If he carries his momentum, carries him out of bounds, it becomes a corner kick. That's why he was so precise, like an NFL receiver trying to stay on the sideline, you know, on a sideline route where you tiptoe along the chalk line. He didn't want to go out of bounds either. That'll be up. And that was Houghton making all the moves at the ball. Never did really control it. It'll come down to Catrati, and That was quite a header. He goes to Smith on the far side. And they work so well together. They click for the first goal, and that's going to be Smith and Adams. And then Smith going around Adams, and Adams getting good position back there in line. Just forced the issue. Adams did a nice job of recovering, but it'll become a corner kick for Mill River. And there's just a slight breeze. You can see the flag next to Jamie Smith out there. Just not really a big factor right now. You know, I mean, you will have to compensate for it somewhat. And you put a hook on it, and that was well defended. Nice step up. Austin Biscay takes the bump, and the ball will come down, stay in play, and see if Smith, I thought he'd serve it back up more toward the box. He came up wide, missed Castro. The ball settled by Catrotti. He'll start the dancing moves. See when they push on him, how he just pushes, uses it to project himself, and he's going to kick it. Did it go off from a defender? No, and Catrotti will be slow to get up. Might have been looking for a whistle in the box, won't get it. Amy Falco being tough out there will not make the call. 1-0 Mill River with 21:40 to go in the first half of play. And Myers will take the kick. As he'll back it up here. And again, it is a tremendously brilliant sky today. And Myers, for the second time today, kicked it out of bounds on a goal kick. And Castro has shed the headband. I'm trying to figure out who that guy was, but it's Castro. So, and I still don't see Hammond in the ball game. They've got Jordan Cole, the captain, back there at the sweeper spot, where he belongs. Jordan having a very good season for Mill River, as all the Minutemen are. And that goes off from the legs of Brian Cole, number 12 in the game. Comes right back to his teammate, and boy, they're trying to thread the needle through there, and I don't think so. Goes wide, far, and settled, and the battle comes to Mill River. The shot, the save by Myers. Oh, what a job by Myers. Keeps it 1-0. Stole the show with that one. That was just quick reaction right there. Nick Baker out there, number 11 for Mill River, was one of the subs that came into the ball game. Best save of the game by far right there by Myers. And again, you get a goalie hot, he can keep you in the game. Yeah, number 16 out there is Ryan Tarbell. He had the end-to-end field rush goal for Otter Valley in their last meeting here against Mill River, and they've got him pretty marked up right now. And Billadou will turn, and I think that's going to sail out of bounds, and it will sail way out of bounds. Nice catch by the ball boy. He'll bring it into play, and I believe that's Webster, number 3, with it on the far side. With just halfway through, 20 minutes gone here in the first half of play. 1-0 on the Jamie Smith goal. Trevor Catrotti with the assist, and Mill River leading in other stats as well as a score. Just doing a good job. Cole lost his balance, went down. Kenny will get there defensively. Seems to keep his space, so the ball will come through to Biscay. He'll settle. He'll come up. He'll let it go off his body. He'll take the outside of the foot, flip the ball back down along the end line, and Rainer Kenny will smartly let it go because it was going to become a goal kick. This was off the Mill River player, and see Matt Myers told to wait a second here as they have subs coming in for Otter Valley. And this is the playoffs. If Mill River wins, they'll play. I know we're tape delayed, so it's irrelevant to you, but let me get to my point, okay? They'll play Thursday, and I'll be here. So that if Mill River wins, you'll see more playoff soccer action on Munger Vision, PEGTV channel 15. And I just got to get in here real quick because the program director asked me to mention it. I have been mentioning it, but he wanted me to mention it more. On Saturday afternoons at 4 o'clock, they start what they call the games of the week. Whatever the sport is, whoever hands it in, they start playing all the sports handed in that week on Saturday at 4. And we'll have a throw coming up on this side for Mill River. I always say the corner. I didn't see it go through the end. Okay, so I think it's going to become a corner. I was chatting there, promoting channel 15, and that's what it is. Of course, Nick Houghton, one of the captains out there, will take the kick. But I tell you, he went far post and didn't look bad. Another corner. Yeah, that was kicked and went off from an Otter Valley defender. I believe it went off from number 14, Markowski. And they'll just send Nick Houghton. He'll get his work out here. He'll go all the way to the other side of the field now and get set to take the kick with 18 minutes to go in the first half of play. 1-0 Mill River. They're in the white uniforms of the number 2 seed. They're taking on Otter Valley in the blue uniforms. They're the 15th seed. Catrotti puts it toward the net to Myers, and Myers pretty casual about it. Again, he's had the best save here in the first half and kept it at 1-0. That ball will just kind of trickle around until somebody gets there. Baker a step late. Here comes Otter Valley down to Jackson. Jackson wanted to make the move. Ziefan did not buy. See, he didn't watch his head. He stayed with eye contact on the foot and the ball and didn't buy any of those fakes. And Oh, I'll tell you what. Somebody just got their bell rung. Who was that? Jordan Patton just got wasted on the kick. He's good. He's tough. He's staying right up there, not even blinking. But I'll tell you what. That had this. I could hear the skin smack on the ball. It made my eyes water up here. Billadoo with it, number 7 now. And I can laugh because he's not hurt. And I think he's still got all his teeth. But I tell you, that's a battle on the sideline. And it's going to come out with Billadoo and Webster. And they're going a little bumping and grinding. And yep, you can see that Everett had the touch, brought the ball back and gave it to his teammate. He'll turn fire. Head. Oh, what a header. What a save. How did he even become unmarked? Catrati is just amazing. I mean, I hate people say, oh, you're just so one-sided. I'm not. I appreciate the exceptional ability of players. There are always players who are good, better, and the best. And you got to face the facts. That's life. There's 11 guys on the field, and even though they should all be treated the same, their ability levels, some are going to be better at some things, and some are going to be better at other. Trevor Catrati is just an amazingly exciting offensive player to watch. So, you know, don't send me any emails getting on my case. I mean, just the jackknife move he made to get open, and now we'll have a goal kick coming up. And that's strange. Catrati looks like he's trying to see the. I think I'm trying to pick up the jersey number. They'll get it to Brian Cole. Brian Cole, that couldn't have been Catrati down there doing that kick. Tell you, with the brilliant sunlight and white uniforms, you just don't know how hard it is for the viewfinder. It's black and white viewfinder. How hard it is to pick up the numbers sometimes. Well, Catrati kept his balance, brings it back, always try and break down the defender, and then he'll center the ball up, and good support on the ball. There's the set, the send, and the goal! It's in! It's in! It was just an off-speed kick by Ethan Biscay, and he's as surprised as anybody. Look at the big grin on his face. Yeah. Oh, that's a backbreaker. 2-0 lead now. And again, Catrati with the assist and Ethan Biscay with the finish. And Myers looked like he had everything under control, but it really wasn't kicked hard and it wasn't kicked soft. It was kind of like a Tim Wakefield knuckleball. Just kind of got there, floated in, and squirted underneath Myers. And oh, that's a big one. 2 goals now in the first half. 15:41 to go in the first half of this playoff soccer game. In Otter Valley in that position now where I got to start pulling the cliches out, but they do need the next goal. Their objective is to get a goal, but their second objective would be not to give up anymore. If they can go to halftime at 2-0, okay. Oh, nice collision. Everybody can get up, be okay. Yep. Baker, number 11, and Merluzzi, number 8, for Mill River and Otter Valley, respectively. Billadoo will get the kick, and you can see him shield his eyes away from that sunshine out there, and that's going to be knocked down, and it's going to be Will Everett, who's a sophomore. Like I said, there's a lot of good players coming back for Coach Kevin Ratty for next year's squad, and should be strong again. Oh, what they're going to call. Well, for one thing, Castro took the throw, and he's from Mill River, and they're saying blue ball, and that's why the whistle, the wrong team had to throw it in. 2-0 Mill River, and that's going to be Biscay's first playoff goal. And Jamie Smith had the, that's Dinnan out there, number 19, and Jamie Smith had the game's first goal, his first playoff goal of the season. And Catrati is the common link. He assisted on both goals, and that's going to just be a little pop-up, a little pooch kick, and it'll be recovered by Mill River, and they'll reverse. That's Biscay filling his oats now. He got the goal. They'll send it through to Castro, or not, Dinnan, I'm sorry. And that's a 50-50 ball. That's a 50-50 ball, and that's Baker sending it through, and it's going to be kicked side out, and we'll have Mill River take the throw. That's number 18 for Otter Valley, Craig Drummond. I can't tell you, I can't identify what they're playing. I don't think it's a diamond back there, but they're also not shadowing as Rooney in number 8 to take the throw, and they're also not putting a shadow, it looks like, on Catrati, which I'm a little surprised by that, or if they are, they're not able to stick with them. Because I would imagine that'd be a tough task, a tough assignment. There's Hammond. So Dan Hammond, who left the game a little bit earlier with an injury, back out there. Everett will chase it down, number 17, and he just came back to Z, and Z got on top of it, miskicked it. Yeah, just got on top of it and miskicked it, and they're looking for Rainer Kenny, and then the charge on the ball, and comes free, and whoa, yeah, that's going to come through. And I stayed back a little bit because I want to see the contact, but it's going to be the ball scoring free coming out. Dinnan, no. And, well, he got the throw. He had a better angle on it than I did. I thought for sure it was going to go the other way. And it's going to become a corner. Brian Cole was there, and he forced the issue, and it goes out of bounds off from Otter Valley. And I will wait. And it'll be Everett. Looks like he's going to come and take the kick for the Minutemen with just 13 minutes to go here in a 2-0 first half. The Minutemen with the lead, looking to move on deeper into the playoffs. Again, they win today. They'll be on TV again on Channel 15, actually, for their next playoff game. Never got airborne with the ball, stayed flat on the ground. Now he'll try to follow it up, and Drummond will get it up and out, and that's going to be Rooney at midfield, and then the header coming in by Cole, Jordan Cole, and he'll get it to Hammond. Hammond moving up, turns, fires, ball will come back at him and go past and be followed up by Ziefa, number 9 on the far side, and that's going to be Markowski, I believe, 13, Comiskey. And Tarbell with some turf to work with now, and he hasn't had a lot of turf to work with. He wanted to slide the ball through the pass, came right back to him, the shot, and just missed it. You can see how dangerous number 16 Ryan Tarbell is out there, and that's why they're trying to really smother him defensively. Good instinct. See how his first kick was blocked? The ball came back to him, and he just kept going right on in toward the net and shot that ball, and that really was not that wide. And in case you're just turning on Channel 15, first of all, shame on you where you've been. And second of all, it's 2-0 Mill River. This is playoff soccer action on Munger Vision. Hammond back in the game. He'll take the kick now and wheeled it. Got it to Baker. Baker used his back of his head to spring it forward. Brian Cole there defensively, and he's staying right on top of his mark, and that's going to bounce. A little spin on the ball stayed in. Everett will go back to the middle of the field, takes a Mill River bounce looking for Castro. Castro's healed off this time defensively. Nice job by Otter Valley's number 14, Markowski, one of the captains. He was able to impede the progress of the ball, to the ball, not of the ball, impede the progress of getting to the ball. And we have a sub Everett coming out. And I think that's Kyle Webster coming in the game, number 3. Again, white jerseys, brilliant sunshine, old man's eyes. Hard to see all those things, that combination, pick up those numbers. And boy, I tell you, that hit everybody's head, and should be a white throw, and that's what we're going to have. And they'll have Baker now. He'll take it, and he wants to get the tempo going. He wants to get the throw in. He goes down to that vacated corner. He's going to get the ball back and send it. Actually, it's Brian Cole that had it. He sent it. I'm sorry, I'm killing a hornet. You missed it because I had a hornet on me, and I didn't want to get stung, so I took care of the hornet. Rooney with the throw. Well, I think it's more of a bee than a hornet, but still has a stinger. And Billadou called off by Myers, and he'll take the throw with 10 minutes, 30 seconds to go in this first half. Over pressed the issue, had a couple near misses, and then he got 2 goals to click, and Myers has done, again, a good job in net for Otter Valley. Tell you, that second goal kind of quieted down a little bit. I don't want to say take the wind out of the sails. There's so much soccer left to play, but Otter Valley kind of quiet right now. Rainer Kenny going to be picked out by Baker. Baker lost his footing. We'll get right back up, get a toe on the ball, and he'll bring it to Brian Cole. Brian Cole, good player, good hustler, good hustler. Rooney now with the ball, number 8. He'll take the throw, and he'll fire away, and well defended, well marked, well defended. I believe it was Jackson Chestnut now with the ball, number 11 out there. And Chestnut will set, send, and right there. Yeah, Jordan Cole will have none of that. He got there and just kicked the ball back up and out and reversed the field. And we'll hear the horn in the background. That means we'll have a sub coming in, and we're going to have Rooney come over to the near side, right in front of the bleacher area. And there's a good crowd on hand for this soccer game. Mill River gets good support. You can see the crowd right there. And right there in the bottom of the viewfinder. Oh, they're trying to hustle to that in line, and it's going to be Comiskey, and yeah, we'll have a goal kick coming up. Just a little bit too much juice on the ball, and went too far. And 9 minutes to go. Myers will mark the ball. We're in the first half of soccer action, and on a warm day with a lot of color around. It's deceiving when you look out a window and see all that foliage. Like I said, because your mind is tricked into thinking, oh, fall, oh, cool weather and stuff. And then you walk outside, and it's like, boom, a heat wave hits you. But I heard on Channel 15's weather map, continuous weather updates, that if Mill River wins and they play here Thursday, I'll need a jacket. It's going to be a lot cooler. They're looking for Chestnut, and the ball just eludes them a little bit. Goes past Hammond, actually, too. The ball had eyes right there. What was the Tom Hanks movie, Castaway? He named the ball Wilson and drew a face on it. Well, that ball had eyes on it out there. Chestnut to Tarbell, and the race to the ball. It's going to be won by Biscay. Austin Biscay will come out and get the ball, and now he'll jog to the far side of the box. And it's been a long time since old Austin's touched the ball. He hasn't had a lot of shots on net to work with here in his first half. And we're going to have a foul called on the push against Markowski. And yeah, Mill River will take the kick, and boy, they're looking to get, yeah, they did. They got a nice bounce, and they're going to work with it. There's the move around. The defender, Katrati, will fire. Oh, man, he just decided, yeah, he just decided to load the gun and blast away. And tell you what, he missed time, but there was some velocity on that kick. And I like the move again. They got him open at the top of the 25 that he put on the defender. Just like a running back in football. You know how you break through and you do all those juke moves and stuff like that. Katrati does that in soccer. Fun guy to watch. Very polite young man to talk to. At least when he talks to me, I don't, you know, he could be a devil away from adults. I don't know, but aren't they all at that age? It's just like off the subject completely. Somebody the other day, I don't even know why they would ask me. They were talking about Channel 15 and the coverage and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I was doing the 7th, 8th grade tackle football game. And they want to know if I was there taping because I had a son playing. Well, they said, do you have a son? And I said, yes, I do. And they said, what number is he? And I said, he's not here. He's 25. And they're like, there's no way you have a 25-year-old son. And I tell you, I mean, that went right to my head. I thought that was pretty good flattery, pretty good sucking up. So I thought they meant because I looked young, or maybe they thought I couldn't have children. I don't know, but that made my day. Oh, look at Hammond bouncing around. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Hammond. Yeah, he played physical and went after Markowski. It was all cleaning up above whistle thing, and it's going to be a kick coming up for Otter Valley. I'll tell you, this is the kind of spot on the field with, well, it looks like 6.5 minutes on the clock. It's really hard to read it with the sun on it and killing all these flies and hornets, but this is a good spot to kick from as far as getting one in here and cutting the lead in half for Otter Valley. They'll mark it up and put the right velocity on the ball, and Tarbell again. See how many white shirts were around Ryan Tarbell? Rainer Kenny, and he'll slide kick it, and it'll come up to Katrati. See what Katrati, head up all the time, searching the field, anticipating 50 yards ahead of time what he wants to do, and that ball just lynched forward. And now they're shoulder to shoulder, and Drummond in good position. He'll hit the trailer on the play. He'll set fire and block, save, ball loose and smothered. Denon coming in on the rebound. Myers with the big save, keeps it at 2-0. Yeah, Myers, again, he's had 3 or 4 big saves here in this first half. And I say it all the time, but it really could be 4 or 5-0 right now, if not for the goalie. In this case, the goalie's Matt Myers. That's Baker there, and he forced the issue, and they'll drop it over the top, and Jordan Cole will get a second chance. And I'll tell you what, that is pretty impressive. That's coordination right there. He runs like a deer. He's as graceful as a ballerina. And he can be as tough as nails out there, too. I don't know how tough nails are. Oh, no call on that. Oh, no call on that. There, yeah, Baker getting up. I know what he's got to do to get a whistle. Chestnut just had it whooping up on him. And there's the whistle, the foul, and the kick coming up now. And I believe that's Rooney. Yes, number 8. Rooney will take the kick. And that's going to come down to Katrati. He'll bring it back to the inside. Look at the balance. Look at the balance. 3 defenders on him. That means somebody's got to be open. There's the kick, and right into Myers. Again, the math. Oh, and Bilodeau's hurt. Yeah. See if they're going to call time here for Bilodeau. Oh, I don't know if he can walk it off. Jamie Felko coming over real quick to take a look at the situation, and yeah, he's going to stop the clock. And they're going to tend to Bilodeau, number 7. Timeout, and Bilodeau stays in the game limping. Usually if you call a timeout, you have to leave the field. But he's out there playing. I don't know. They don't give me a bright yellow shirt to wear like the refs. I always wanted to do a basketball game and just go like up to the mall and buy a referee shirt and just wear it while I'm doing the camera work. Because I get a lot of comments about, like, if I say, oh, I don't like that call, or ooh, I can't believe they didn't call this and that. And all I'm doing is just being a harmless fan. But I think it'd be cool if the refs show up and I was wearing a striped shirt behind the camera. Just as a kind of a joke. I won't do it because a lot of them get a little touchy, but I thought that'd be fun. You know, I should get a soccer, one of those bright yellow ref shirts, and just wear it with them taping. Just to have a little fun in life. Well, they're coming through, they're coming now, and here comes Katrati, and now how's that? I got to tell you, I know he sometimes goes down to get a whistle, but that was pretty physical, and they didn't whistle anything. Mill River retained possession. Sometimes, you know, you don't get the whistles if you're a real active score. What a maneuver. Denon brought it up, brought it down, and then shot it wide. Denon showing you his stuff now. That was good stuff by Denon. Matt Denon, to be exact. Matthew Denon out there, number 19. Big guy with the headband. 3 minutes, it looks like. It could be 2 minutes. No, it's 3 minutes and 10 seconds. On the clock, 2-0. Mill River over Otter Valley. First half action at the break after the team settled down. I'm sure Coach Raddy's going to bring his team behind the scoreboard again. Oh, my goodness. That hurt me. Oh, he's staying down. Yeah, he took a shot. Nothing but pure ball to the face. And they're not calling time yet either. The referee's well aware of it. Yeah, that had to stun him, if not break his nose. Yeah, that had to stun him. If, like I said, if it didn't break a nose or a cheekbone or bite his lip, or I'm just trying to get jersey number because that hurts as much as it looked like it hurt. And I believe it's Jordan Patton, which would be, if it is. That's his second time he's got cocked with the ball on a kick. You don't ever see it twice in one game. Oh man. I don't know if that's just being in the wrong place at the wrong time or what, but hopefully, like I said, that had the kind of velocity that will, no blood though, so I would say his nose is probably going to be okay. It's 2 times though. He took one off the, well, not even the noggin, he took her off the face. And that was kicked full throttle. Oh, that's got to hurt. Believe me, I've had my nose broken. Not by a ball, I had somebody punch me in the nose. And that hurts to have your nose messed with, let me tell you. There's a lot more sensitive areas, but your nose qualifies for one of them. And we'll have Smith take the throw. And Smith and Catrati on that first goal. Catrati with the assist, Smith with the goal. Catrati with the game's second assist, and Ethan Biscay with the goal. That's Ethan there, number 5, got there defensively just a tad bit too late. And you can see how tough Hammond is in the middle of the field. They need that type of play. And they'll go over the top looking for Webster. Pass was just a tad bit too tall. And now comes Otter Valley. Oh, they had a little chance to. They made a nice pass. They had some turf to work with. They gave it to Rainer Kenny. He'll give it back on the wing. And here comes Jackson. Jackson, number 4. Sets it up, sends it down. It's in the top of the arc. It's going to be settled by Tarbell. He'll come in, and the shot will be to Biscay. Well, I'll tell you, I thought he was going to shoot it originally with the right foot, and then he took one extra dribble and then shot with the left foot, and had nowhere near the velocity on it after he worked himself inside to about the 10-yard line. We're down to a minute and a half to go. 2-0 Mill River first half action. Winner will move on in the soccer playoffs. This is the number 2 seed Mill River squad. In the white, Castro will watch you go out and play, and we'll have a blue throw against number 15 seed. Also, we're going to have Jamie Smith for Mill River take the throw. It's a white ball. And Otter Valley coming into the 15th seed. Again, you know, if they can keep it at 2, they can regroup, and it's whoever gets the first goal of the second half really will set the stage for probably what's going to unfold here in the second half. And Myers, again, he's played very well. He's made some great saves. He's kicked the ball pretty good. That one was a tad bit shy of midfield, but he's been kicking the ball very well. That'll be settled down, and you can see the move by Jordan Cole. Oh, the big guy looking like a cat out there will drop it down to Smith. Smith wants to beat the defender and get down the sideline. That's Drummond. Drummond didn't buy any of the fakes, and Drummond able to knock the ball out of bounds. And now the race for the ball, and it's going to be Castro on the fly, and a save by Myers. Castro not even letting the ball settle, took the kick, and just 28 seconds to go in the half. I'll read the rosters for both sides. So it's incentive for you to stick around. Biscay with a goal today, number 5, had the touch, settled it, and just sends a little pass. And they want to get you in stride going. Catrati being marked well that time by Adams, and there's plenty of time still. They're going to get the ball down to the arc, to the top of the box. They're going to try to pooch it through, and the conversion on the ball. Otter Valley, no communications. They're almost colliding, kicked with each other, and just the horn will sound, and that's where we'll end it. And we'll follow Trevor Catrati off. He has 2 assists. Mill River's up 2-0. And you're watching Channel 15 Sports, PEGTV, Munger Vision. Otter Valley are the visitors, and they actually stayed out in the open. I'll do those guys first. I already mentioned Matt Myers. He's the goalie for Otter Valley. And then there's Alex Alger's number 2. Number 3 is Ray Adams. Jeffrey Jackson's the captain. He's number 4. Tristan Quinn is 6. Jesse Billett is the captain. He wears 7. Andrew Merluzzi is number 8. Jordan Patton is number 9. Rainer Kenny is 10. John Chestnut is 11. Number 13 is Dan Comiskey. Another captain is number 14, Tom Markowski. Brett Lertola is 15. Ryan Tarbell, 16. Rusty Mason, 17, and Craig Drummond wears number 18. And that is your Otter Valley squad. Now, all I can show you is the Mill River sign and one coach, because they hide behind the board. They're camera shy. Austin Biscay is in net for Mill River. Tyler Catrati is 2. Kyle Webster is 3. Trevor Catrati is 4. Ethan Biscay is number 5. Dan Hammond is 6. Alex Bullock is 7. Steve Rooney is 8. Number 9 is Z Finn. Jordan Cole is 10. Nick Baker is 11. Brian Cole is 12. Matthew Hall wears 14. Jamie Smith 16. Will Everett is 17. Nick Houghton is number 18. Matt Dinnan 19. Zach Davis is 20. Nate Raymond 21. And Andre Castro wears number 22. And we will have the opening possession in the second half of play. It's 2-0 Mill River at the half. And as you can see, they switched into the field. Mill River will have Will Everett, number 17, standing over the ball. They have the first touch, and they have the 2-0 lead as we will get things underway. Jamie Smith standing right behind him here. There's Jamie, so. In that first half, Otter Valley's got to really slow things down in the middle of the field. They just can't let Mill River come through untouched in transition. They're going to try to go over the top and hit Catrati, and that ball will come down, and they're going to head it back in, and that'll kick over the top, come out to midfield, bounce into the Otter Valley offensive end, and then on the fly, Jordan Cole will just reverse fields. A nice kick right on the button. Rainer Kenny there defensively. Here comes Ethan Biscay, and Biscay will trap, stop, fire post, and it's in the box, and it's going to be brought in the box deeper, and a little short kick was dinked out there by Otter Valley, and Mill River's putting the pressure on early here in this second half of soccer. New 40 minutes on the clock, actually down to like 38. And Everett, oh, a nice job. Jackson got inside him, never gave up the position. He'll turn, send it up the sideline, and that's going to take a bounce, go out of play, while a throw. Smith will take it, and he wants to get the tempo going, so he wants to push it, get the throw, and get it in. He wants to toss into the box, and a little mix-up in communications between Bilodeau and Myers, and it'll be picked up by Myers. Oh, when you're down in deep like that, you got to know what you're doing defensively with each other. And Myers with a booming kick will have the sun at his back now. And Houghton stepped up to make the play, and there's a collision at midfield, and they're going to call a foul on Mill River, and it'll become an Otter Valley with the kick. And Otter Valley, like I said, the old cliche, but they need the next goal. They're down 2-0. And against a team like this, you really can't afford to go down 3 goals. They'll send that in, and it got to the arc, got to the top of the box, and they got no further than that for Mill River, and that ball will bounce toward the sideline. It'll be saved by Adams, and you can see the little kick coming in while the throw now by Mill River. They're in the white uniforms. They're the number 2 seed. They're the host team. They will be at home until they lose, basically, till the finals. Finals will be played on a neutral field, so if things go their way, they could play here for another 2 more games. That's going to be out of bounds. And Jackson had it, and the ball is actually back here a little bit further, and I believe it was Markowski that took the throw. It looked like 14, and Matthew Hall 14 there. He had 2 touches on the ball. Dislodged, got to Everett, and Everett will make a long diagonal pass, and Castro with a reverse flip to himself. The middle of the field opens up. The ball didn't have an opening to go through on a kick. It was knocked back out. Castro recovered, goes to the corner on the far side. Try with a soft pass coming back, and will come back past Katry to go out of bounds, and we should have a white throw coming up. And Everett calling for the ball. He'll receive the ball, and we've played 3 minutes here of this second half of play. And again, it looks just like the first half. Mill River with the offensive pressure downside the 18, the more shots on net and time of possession, and that was going to roll out of the box to the near sideline. And they're going to wheel, they're going to push, and tell you what, Katry comes up with his hands in the air, didn't know where the whistle was, and the first time I thought it shouldn't have been a whistle. The second time I thought, oh boy, there definitely should have been a whistle, but we'll play through, and that's going to go up over the top, and the mark is there. It's going to take a bounce and come out from the head of Jordan Cole, and he's trying to bring it wide like that right there. He wants to kick it side out. Give his teammates a chance to catch up and mark up, and we'll have Markowski, number 14. I just want to check. I'm calling him Markowski. I swear it is. Yeah, it is. It's Captain Tom Markowski. And he'll take, oh, what a nice lob off the crossbar, top of the net. I should be at corner. Oh, they just missed getting that. Oh, so important goal will follow Rainer Kenny over to the sideline. He'll take the kick and serve up the corner. beautifully headed. And I'll tell you, that's where Biscay comes in, being a 6'2", 6'3" goalie. Was all the difference in the world there. Went off from his fingernails to the crossbar and over the top. And I believe this is Otter Valley's first corner of the soccer game. And they can't take advantage of it. Okay, I got to fade down and adjust my camera here. Nothing. When my tracking gets off on my camera, I have a big white X that goes over my viewfinder, my eyepiece. And that was flashing, and I knew it was okay, but it drives me nuts. And it sometimes gets in the way of the soccer ball, and I can't see the ball, so that's why I had to shut down and re-white balance. Not that anybody asked me all that garble, but there you go. You missed nothing. There was no shots on that, no fantastic saves, no scores. And Rainer Kenny trying to bring the ball laterally. They'll go back and get it. Got called off on that side by Adams, number 3, Ray Adams to be exact. And he'll just take the little throw into Kenny, and he had a little time to work with. He'll bring it sideways again, laterally across the field, and he'll dump it down inside. And I believe that was number 6. Hammond with the kick, just popped up and out of play. We're at 2-0, Mill River with the lead. They got both goals in the first half. Jamie Smith with the first goal, Ethan Biscay with the second goal, and Trevor Catrati, the common link. He was the assist man on both goals. Biscay with one standout. Wow. No whistle anywhere. Billadou gets up first. He got the best of that, and Catrati limping around and catching his breath and playing with the top of his ankle. And we'll get set, and we'll have a kick coming up as Smith will take the kick, number 16 for Mill River. In the white uniforms on their home turf on Channel 15 Sports, Munger Vision to be exact. And tell you what, that's finding a spot. It's going to become a corner. I think that went off for Otter Valley. I'm calling a corner, and that's what they're calling. What a good break for Mill River. And Jamie Smith. Yeah, there's just a slight breeze. You can see he really hasn't bothered to play that much. That flag kind of tickling him there. And Smith will get set. And again, the first goal of the second half is the important goal. Oh, what a save by Myers. He had a hard charging Mill River player. Myers knocked it away, chases it down. He'll take the kick now. And that was going to be Everett, number 17, who came just flying out of the top of the box to get to that kick. And Hammond couldn't control it, and Biscay will get there and beat Jackson to the ball. One of the few times where they were able to go over the top, reverse the fields, and almost click for an offensive play, talking about the Otters. They're only down 2. They don't need to panic right now. They just need to keep the damage at 2. And that is a 50-50 ball. That's a 50-50 ball. And Everett just pops it back up. He wants to reverse the field, and I think we just had a whistle. Oh, way back behind the play, we got an injured player. And it looks like Jordan Cole holding an ankle. Hopefully this won't be anything too serious when we come back. 32 minutes to go, 2-0 Mill River. Taking the game in and, yeah, just hanging out, enjoying the sunshine. Jordan Cole able to get up and walk off the field, and like I said, hopefully he'll be okay. I don't think it was a very, well, it's easy for me to say, severe injury, but like I said, he walked off under his own power. There was a whistle on the play, and the ball will be kicked now by Mill River, and they'll drive it low, hard, popped up, and the goalie, boy, that was in no man's land. Castro turned, tried to locate the ball, kick out toward the side, and it's not going to make it before Otter Valley will get there, make sure it doesn't become a corner kick. I think it's just going to be a throw on the side, and that's what we're going to have, and we'll have Smith on that far side, and boy, it is hazy to the point where it affects the lens today, and they'll take the throw, and well, he's working in the shade right there. He's got to wait for the subs to clear, and it's a Mill River sub. I'm just waiting for him to turn. Oh, it's Baker, number 11, gets come in. Kick never got in. Boy, they had the right play on short post, turn fired, knocked down. Here comes Otter Valley in the blue uniforms looking to relay it down on this side. Kaminsky made the pass, and you can see the call will go the opposite way, and Everett will get the ball, number 17, and Everett will go with that high lob. Baker will follow it up, goes hard off his foot, and then Rainer Kenny got there, and he went to Cheston, and Cheston wants to lay it out. Cheston likes playing that pitch and run style of play like Mill River does, and he seems well suited for it. He's got a lot of speed with him. This is Biscay, Ethan Biscay with the ball. For years I called him Biscay, and then when I talked to him personally, then they introduced themselves. I said Biscay, so I've done it wrong all these years. Oh, they settle, they turn, they fire, they score! Ain't no doubt about it. Mr. Catrati right down in the mix. Yeah, he settled it, he spun it, he fired it, he got it. And that is the all-important goal. Now, instead of 2-1, if it was not a Valley goal, it's 3-0. So Catrati with a 3-point day, 2 assists and a goal. And that's tough in soccer. Oh, I know there's a lot of time, 31 minutes, 19 seconds to go, but that's a lot of. They need some scoring pretty quick here. Catrati anticipated the play, rushed back, made the steal, gets pushed, and there they got it. There's got to be a whistle. Okay. And this is a sweet spot to kick from. Everett's going to line it up, and I'm going to go. It's just outside the 25. And Mill River looking to another goal here, and you can get the phrase going, start the bus. So they need Myers to come up big in net as he has throughout the game, and they need some defensive help also. And there's the touch, and the ball made it to the top of the box, no further. Catrati will skip over his pair of legs. See all that dirt stains on him? That's pretty cool. That's from where he dives and gets pushed and spins, and Biscay trying to do a John Travolta move there, lost the ball, bringing it back, and then he'll just come up with Rooney, and he'll just drop it back and reverse the field, and goes off Baker's foot. Number 11 heads to the sideline. Castro just a step late getting there, and it's going to be settled down by Jackson. Jackson has it stolen away by Hammond. Hammond will lift and drop it over to Billaduce, head into the arms of Myers, the goalie. So Myers will take the kick. You've seen a lot of balls come at him today. A lot of kicks, a lot of shots on net. Boy, that's a good kick. That's a real good kick. That carried almost 11 yards beyond midfield. Otter Valley got to get it going here. If they're going to pull the upset off and move on in the playoffs, or even if they're looking for an overtime here, they need to get things happening offensively. Markowski waited for the ball to come to him. That gave Mill River a chance to converge on the ball, and Catrati will make the steal. Catrati wanted to split the defense. He did. The ball, though, will find just a short post and be cleared up. And out of play by Otter Valley. Should be a white throw. And Matthew Hull came over, and he just made the touch up. They're going to bring the ball back to, I can't see anybody. There we go. Jamie Smith came over, yeah. He was, I forgot they reversed fields here. Switched into the field. He was way over on the far side. Catrati got a little nubber on it, got it back. There's a centering pass, came to the top of the arc, and they'll get on the outside, and it's going to be Houghton up the field. He'll turn, kick, fire, and go in the arms of Myers. Myers will scoop it up. It deflected out from a defensive player for Otter Valley, so if Myers lets the ball go through the inline, it becomes a corner. Instead, he wisely scoops it up. He'll take the punt right here himself. Down 3 goals, Otter Valley in the blue uniforms. Number 2 seeded Mill River. Talked to the coach in the preseason. Well, actually, way preseason. We did the Rutland County Soccer Jamboree on Memorial Day, and Matthew Hall will take the throw. They just want him to back it up a tad, and yet they're very particular about where you take your throws. They want him to go back about 6 yards. But at that Rutland County Soccer Jamboree, Coach Ratty told me he's got, I think he said 12 returning players, and they should have a good year. Chestnut brought it to the inside. Biscay easily, you could see him easily communicate to his teammates that he had it. He wanted no interference in front of him. He wanted nobody to touch the ball. And Biscay he'll boom a kick out there. That was quite a kick. Will it stay in play? Catrati makes it stay in play. Now I think what he tried to do was head it off from the defensive player, Merluzzi, but it's going to be blue ball. Otter Valley will have the ball, but I just want to show you how quick thinking Catrati is. Rainer Kenny with the ball. He'll send a pass down that side right in front of the Otter Valley bench. You can see they're kind of quiet out there right now, the Otter Valley fans and bench are, and even the players on the field. Markowski will let the ball come to him, settle, and then just send a little 10-yard pass down the middle of the field to Comiskey. Comiskey will come over to the side and looking for Chestnut. He'll kick on the fly and dump it down in. It's going to roll to the 18 down inside, and that's going to force the issue of Mill River, and then there'll be Rooney. He'll just kick it side out, and Jackson, number 4, he'll pick it up with 27.5 minutes to go in the soccer game and bring it back to Markowski now. So I knew Markowski eventually would get involved in the play. A very warm fall day here. And Biscay will dribble, and he'll take the goal kick. He'll set it down, and Rooney's going to actually take the kick. Jordan Cole yet to come back in the ball game for Mill River. Remember, he left with some sort of leg injury, a little limp going, and Rooney will step into it and he'll connect. He'll get it to Baker, and then the steal, and then the trip, and they're going to have a kick coming. Markowski was tripped up by Baker, and they'll have Rainer Kenny mark the ball. I think he'll actually take the kick himself also, and he will. Yep, the Otters with 26.5 minutes to go. This is looking good. Oh, Biscay. Again, I can hear him. I don't think you can, but he calls for the ball. And you got to really communicate back there, and he's doing that, really communicating loudly so that they can hear him. Dinnan from the head to the foot to Biscay. Back to Dinnan. Dinnan will keep it going forward, and there's that long stride by Dinnan. And the step up and the challenge, the ball taken away, and that's going to be Billadou, number 7. And Billadou and Everett get tangled up. No whistle on the play, and it comes to Jackson. Jackson being pressured by Houghton, number 18, and Houghton will take it wide, then take the passing angle. Got a foot on it, tipped it away. Ball rolls forward past the defender, and there's Rooney back there, the new sweeper, and he was in a good position to just do what he did right there. Kick the ball out, and everybody mark. And there's the knockdown and the send, and they'll pop it up, and looking for Brian Cole, and he had a lot of blue around him. He was pretty much guarded, or marked, as they say in soccer. And again, they're just going to keep it going forward, and Cole will take the contact, keep his balance, turn, and lost it. At the last second, lost it. Well, he worked hard. Yep, he worked hard, but just ran out of field, basically. And we'll have an Otter Valley throw on that very far side. And again, it was a 3 o'clock start, so that's why the shadows haven't come out anywhere near as far into the field as you're used to seeing for these 4 and 4:30 start times. Look at Houghton putting the moves on. They got taken off the kick. Good defensive play there by one of the Otters. I'm waiting to see. I think it was number 13, Comiskey, but honestly, yeah, it is number 13. He made a good play. It comes up to Chestnut, and he's being marked well there by Hall, and it goes off from one of the Mill River players, comes down to Comiskey, number 13, and he's going to give the ball up to Markowski. So they'll get the long throw and get it in the offensive end. They'll get it to Jackson. Jackson's been quiet today. Yeah, he went to make the turn, didn't go quite where he was on the field. Turned and then ran out of field. There's a red chalk line there. And Matthew Hall coming over, and we'll see if Matt will actually take the throw with 24.5 minutes to go in the soccer game. 3-0 Mill River. And Matthew Hall will stay, and he will take the throw, and he'll get it to his teammate. And Baker got a header on it, got it to Everett, and it'll go out of play, and it's going to be another white throw, and Hall will come up for that. Catrati on the day, a goal and 2 assists so far, and it's far from over. And I'm assuming we'll see him today again. Maybe not. Maybe with the lead and the way things are going, and it's better off just to keep him injury-free on that sideline. There's the cross, the send, and the pop-up. Boy, I tell you, Brian Cole set the table nicely. I'm just trying to get the jersey number of who he sent it to. I think it's Kyle Webster, number 3. And again, just another nice assist being set up. That's checking my pager, excuse me. And that's going to go out of play. Yes, Jackson will take it, and he'll turn, and he wants to get the tempo going. Again, 3 goals, not impossible to make up. It's just at the rate the game's been played, Otter Valley's been on the chase. They haven't really pressed the issue. They haven't brought the attack to Mill River, so they've got to kind of change the tide here and get things going offensively. Jackson makes the move, gets around Houghton. Jackson will send it through, and all the way through. And Biscay stayed away from it, and he'll set up the goal kick, and it should be Houghton, I think. Yeah, there's Nick, number 18. He'll take the kick on the far side of the box. With 22 minutes, 54 seconds to go in the soccer game. And there's a long driving kick. Now it's at midfield. Rainer Kinney went flying through the air, couldn't control it. And then Jackson tried to toe the ball, came down on top of it, gets up, he's okay. And that is going to be Webster on that far side. And Webster will just turn fire and drive a line drive pass through there, trying to hit Dinnan. Dinnan just a step late. Ball was really over kicked and wasn't Dinnan's fault. And we'll have Matthew Hall, number 14, get set for the throw. You see Everett pull off from the ball, and that's going to go up in the air, come all the way across, and well, that's not Rainer Kenny, I'm sorry, that's Merluzzi, number 8. Misses Castro, he'll bring it back to the inside to Brian Cole. He reversed. He went to kick the ball, towed it, popped it up in the air, and I think it went out from a blue shirt. And I'm waiting for the call on the play, and yeah, they're going to have a white throw. Mill River will come over, they'll take the throw. And again, they're up 3 goals, 3-0. This is Will Everett. You're getting right to where you should, right down in the box. And Myers, open net, open net. Nobody can get the ball, and Baker got a piece of it, and I think we're going to have a corner. Yeah, we'll have a Mill River corner out of that. A little scramble, a little chaos in front of the net there for Otter Valley, and there's the flag, and there's the ball, and now we need a player. I think it's going to be, well, if Smith's in the game, he isn't. It's going to be Everett. He'll take the kick. So Will Everett will serve up the corner with just a slight breeze blowing behind him, and that's going to go toward the net. Myers with the save. Oh, great job by just taking it out there. I think it was Castro, actually, who took the pass right out of midair, never settled the ball, and just directed it on net to Myers. That's up. That's up in the air a mile. It will come down, and it's going to be Jackson going for. Look at the white shirts back. Those Zefin back there, and Houghton back there, and just a whole host. There's Baker, number 11. A whole bunch of defensive help. Brian Cole came back, get the loose ball, and he'll just, again, right on the money with the pass, and then just one touch, go forward, looking for Dinnan. Mill River playing like it's 0-0 right now, and that's the way you get to be the number 2 seed. And they're playing like the number 2 seed. That's the big thing is, oh, a missed kick, and Markowski will have to get, see, the missed kick will give him a throw now on the side as they were pressured and had to get the kick out, and this will be Everett, number 17, with the throw. Well, I tell you what, didn't use his height advantage. It rolls in. Nobody can get a foot on it for Mill River, and now it'll come back up and out and be cleared past midfield. Rooney to Hall. And then Hall wanting to take off, took the push from behind. No whistle on the play. Wow. I know it's 3-0 and the clock's ticking, but that was pretty clear. There's the kick, and it'll come into Myers, and he'll get it. He had just a momentary bobble, and then he got a hold of it again. 19 minutes and 54 seconds left in Otter Valley season unless they make a late rally here. That's going to go to the far side, and way far side will be out of play. They have to wait. They got some subs coming in, and they got Adams coming over, and Adams will actually take the throw for Otter Valley, and they say, go ahead, let it go, and he tosses in. He was looking for Billadou, and he was pretty marked up, and see Zefin, he gets in there low, and that's where he gets his power. He goes in low and takes you off the ball, and Cole with a little backwards pass, and he'll link it up to Dinnan, and he'll turn around and slide kick it forward, looking for Baker. Baker's going to get there, bring the ball across, comes hard off his heel, recover it, and go down on the top of the 18 where there's a collision. Both players go down, and that's going to be Castro getting up, and I believe Castro called for the whistle. He had a good hustle play on it, but a little too physical, and it'll be whistled down, and we'll have a foul and a kick coming up by Otter Valley. Now Myers is going to mark it. I don't think Myers, yeah, he will take the kick actually. He was looking around, Matt was, like he wanted somebody to come back and take the kick, but Matt Myers will take the kick, the goalie himself, and tell ya, that ball's carrying the breeze, no factor today. A little bit of the flag whipping, nothing. Got on top of it, miskicked it, but still able to get it up to Baker. He'll spin away from the contact, and that was Tarbell that had the first touch. He got it to Rainer Kenny, back to Tarbell. Tarbell will drive the ball through, and here comes a good rush down the field. I never got in. Oh, it took a great bounce offside. Yep. Became an offsides on the bounce. He was going hard to the net. That's what the block shots what threw the timing of the playoff. And they'll give Biscay, Austin Biscay, a chance here to kick the ball. Again, he hasn't seen an awful lot of shots coming his way today, and I'm sure that's okay with him. Everett showed him the ball, brought it back. A little poker move there, and Everett with the speed. Everett doing his Catrati impression and the shot, and just missed. Oh, just a sophomore, that young man is. Got a set of legs on him now. See him turn on the juice and get down there and get open. And we have a sub coming in and Webster coming out, and I just can't see. Looks like, oh, Ethan Biscay coming in for Mill River, number 5, replacing Webster. Myers will take the kick, and again, 3-0 Mill River with the lead in the second half of the soccer game, playoff soccer game. You can see him work the ball to the sideline, and Turing got a little bit too far off balance, kicks it out into the bleacher section. We'll have Matthew Hall come down, number 14, and he will not take the throw. They fooled me too, Matt. They brought it up, and Brian Cole took the throw, got it to Dinnan, and Dinnan lost control. The ball will go out of bounds, and I have no idea who's going, if we got a corner going or if we got, yeah, got a corner going. Oh, it's nasty in the sunlight. You don't take that into account as being a bad thing, but when you're staring into it with white uniforms, it is brutal. Everett, and it's going to go off from his teammate out through the inline, and we'll have a goal kick coming up. That was Biscay, Ethan Biscay, who has a goal today, who misheaded it. We're down to 16.5 minutes to go, and the winner advances on into the playoffs. And if it's Mill River, it'll be right here on their home turf, and it will be on Munger Vision. Couple pluses there, huh? And Matthew Hall got there and just kicked it up and out, and that'll give his teammates a chance to mark up, and we'll have a throw. And it wasn't Rainer Kinney with the touch, but then he's going to get the ball back to his teammate, and he'll lob it in, and they're looking down on that side, and boy, that ball just sitting there for quite a while. Tarbell will get there. Hall's done a masterful job of marking up with him today. Biscay will just see him just toe it. Rainer Kenny right there races to the loose ball, and he'll reverse and drop the pass back. That was well marked. Brian Cole got there. Brian Cole now with the tipped ball came to him, and he's just full of energy. He's just everywhere on the field, and Baker will let the defensive player just kind of fly over him. That was Chestnut with it, and Chestnut passed to himself, wanted to drive it through into the box, and rejects off from Rooney. Comes right back to Chestnut, and now Otter Valley will just getting short passes, but look at the speed, team speed right now. You just got to look at what Mill River's got. They're able to just, nothing seems open because they're able to make up distance and time so fast. Talking about Mill River, that it just seems like there's just 20 people out there in white jerseys. Baker got up in the air, and that ball comes in, and it's going to be kicked by Rooney, not too far. We'll come back into the box, and then on the run, they'll just get it up and to the 25. Mill River trying to follow it up, and they're doing it the hard way, 5 yards at a time, and now they'll get the pass, and we have, I think, an offside call. Had to be. Well, in any event, they keep the clock moving, and they keep everything kind of going. It was Comiskey out there, and that's going to be Alger number 2, A-L-G-E-R is how they have it spelled on my roster. I hope that's correct. But again, it's never too late to start a comeback. It's just Otter Valley's really got to do it now, or at least get the first goal. Matthew Hull able to use his chest to get the ball down, get it under control, and then they outpassed Jackson. He had a little bit of a lead, but the ball was too far ahead of him, and we'll have Markowski take the throw, number 14, with 14 minutes to go. 14 taking the throw. I wonder if this has some kind of symbolic meaning to it. It's going to go off from Jackson out of play, and we'll have a goal kick coming up by Biscay. Well, actually, he won't take it. It'll be Rooney that will take it. And he'll mark it on the near side of the box, looking at that tremendously bright sun. I've heard chatter of, in the future, of a different type of setup for taping or broadcasting games from whatever form of media for football and soccer here. Oh, big collision. Hollow flies through the inline. Corner coming up for Otter Valley. I would just hope they would not have the box on this side looking into the west sky. And the Otter Valley player is staying down. Yeah, they're going to stop the clock, and the injury. Markowski, who was down, he's able to get up, and he's walking off completely by himself. Rainer Kenny will take the corner, number 10. And all this happening with 13 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the second half of soccer. Mill River had a 2-0 lead at halftime. They punched one more in here. Catrati with a nice save. Biscay looking like Superman. Get up in the air and got it. Catrati with 2 assists in the first half and then the goal in the second half. And he's been sitting for a long time, so I doubt that we'll see Trevor again today. Things well in hand right now. The next wave of Mill River players that have come in are holding their own and doing a good job of attacking and showing you their stuff, how good they are. Matthew Hull will move it forward a good 10, 12 yards before he'll take the throw. And boy, he rifled that one in there, and that's going to go to Dinnan. He'll lift it up and over, and I don't believe that's going to stay in play. It will not. It'll go out of bounds, and Matthew Hall will take the throw, number 14 for the Minutemen, the number 2 seed, 13-1. And not, it's one thing to be 13-1, but they play an exciting style of soccer, a real up-tempoed and go forward, and I like that. I like that. I said it's like NASCAR with a soccer ball out there. It's good. It's good stuff. Good time to remind you, too, to watch Sports Beat on Channel 15. That's my show, and it's been on since November of 1995. It's on Mondays at 4:30, Tuesdays at 5:30, and Thursday night at 9 o'clock. Sorry about that. Got a lot of people paging me today, but they're going to have to wait. It's game time. They're going to nudge it forward, and it's going to go out of play, and I think it's going to become a corner, and that's what they're indicating. It will become a corner with 11:34 to go in the soccer game, and it's going to send Everett over, and Everett's played extremely well, not only today but all season long, and like I said, he'll be back for a couple more seasons. And again, the shadow's just starting now to come out. Oh, and the sun went behind the clouds, thank goodness. Denon missed it. Ball comes out. It's going to be Houghton. Houghton will settle. Senior captain, and that will reject way to the side, and I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going to become a white throw, and that diving attempt by Otter Valley. Good effort. Just came up a little bit shy of the mark, and it will be a throw for Mill River. Comes down to Jackson. Jackson wants to turn the corner. There he goes. He brought the ball wide to bring it down, and he'll go down to the 15. Missed Zefin. Will bounce over him, and now Tarbell. Yeah, he's found some space. He hasn't had a lot of space to work with today, and that thing I was talking about with Mill River, or Otter Valley trying to clog up the middle of the field, not let Mill River just come down through. Mill River's done that to the big guns for Otter Valley today. They have not had a free pass or an easy mark to come down through, and yeah, it's going to be out of play. Number 15 got there for Otter Valley, Brett Lertola, and it was just a tad late. Now Matthew Hall, there he is. He'll take the throw. Take the bounce. Brian Hall trying to fight through Drummond. Brian Cole trying to fight through Drummond. That's a pretty good battle. Pretty equal players, and Hall calling for the ball, and he shall receive the ball. And the ball boys have done a good job today on the field here. Very important part of the game. You don't realize it. They keep the flow going and the action happening, and that's going to be Castro, number 22, and he'll make the move to the inside, and see how nice he caught himself. Everett's open. Everett's bringing it in. Everett's shot. Everett just missed. See, that's what I like, that attack style of soccer. That was good stuff. We are down to 9:40 to go. Still 3-0 Mill River. And again, you're watching playoff soccer, so this game ends with Mill River with the lead and the win. That'll be it for Otter Valley. And again, a lot of seniors, good players. Nobody wants to see their career come to an end with a loss. And that was Ethan Biscay, number 5, went flying by the ball. Got it to Denon, and Denon couldn't control it, and Biscay will pop it up. They're on sides, and Denon will get a header on it, but it comes back to the side, and they'll call for the ball, and I believe we're going to have a white throw, and Baker's there, but he won't take the throw. He'll set the ball down, and I believe it's going to be, when he turns around, you'll see 17 will be Everett. And it is. I was right for once. Yep. Tell you, Denon reached. He's got good size advantage. Denon does, and he uses that very well for leverage. And Houghton up in the air will push it wide, and that's going to be Castro taking the corner. Alger there, and it'll be out of bounds off from Otter Valley, and we'll have a Mill River throw, and that'll come down to Brian Cole. Cole had it, lost it, and there I got off my knee, and you know they're in reverse fields. Well, Z-Fin, see, played the ball all the way. Never bought the head fake or anything like that. Gets a big hand from the crowd for that. And for Lertola, 15 had it. He's got it back now, skips over his foot, and it's going to roll all the way back near midfield. And Everett, who's just seems like he's played all the whole 80 minutes here, just boundless energy. Didn't had it cleaned off his foot, and that's going to skip down and be picked up now by Everett. He'll send the ball across, headed, tagged, touched, trapped, brought back, and that's going to be Biscay pushing the ball over to Castro, 22. Castro does that so well. Nice help defensively, good help defensively right there by, again, I have it as Elger, number 2. I hope that's the correct spelling and pronunciation. And then Rooney up there will just clean the ball off from Tarbell's foot out of bounds. That'll be a mark now with 7.5 minutes to go. And the throw coming up for, should be Otter Valley ball. I'm just trying to locate who's going to take the throw physically. I see the ball boy. I don't want to get stuck on him because a lot of times they don't have anything to do with it. Okay, it's going to be number 9. I don't have a 19. I have a 19 on my roster, but number 19 took the throw. And it was behind the intended target, but it comes down to Rainer Kenny. He's trying to bring it across. There's a shot, and there's a save. Biscay pitching a shutout right now. There's what I was talking about earlier. He'll take that little, well, actually both goalies do, but he takes that throw out. Here comes Dinnan. Dinnan lays it out ahead. Brian Cole coming down. Cole will bring it inside the 18. Cole with the inside angle, and Cole will push it. Oh, Myers just long enough with the fingernails to reach it and pull it in. Nice job both ways. By Cole to bring it in, bring it wide, and get the shot off, and by Myers to follow the ball, track it, and come across, and make the save. And Ethan Biscay will push it down to Dinnan. He'll let the ball actually pass. Sure wants the winger to get it. On that side, it was Castro. Will go out of bounds, and I'm waiting to see the indication. I think it's going to be a white throw, but Castro leaving the game. Probably won't see Andre again today, so the sub, I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's Webster. He came in, and he took the throw, and it goes down into the shadows, the shade, and they'll come across. Oh, Baker would love to have that one back. Oh, he came out on this near corner, unmarked, untouched, pass right there, and he jacked it up over the crossbar. He'll be seeing that one tonight in his sleep. Unless he's got a life, and then he won't dream about that. We're under 6 minutes by a smidgen left in the soccer game. And Mill River looking pretty safe right now as far as advancing on. And like I said, their next game, where taped late or not, will be played here Thursday. So I will be here Thursday, and that means you'll be seeing more Mill River boys playoff soccer action. But this isn't over yet. Still 5.5 minutes to go, and you can score 3 goals in 5.5 minutes. But you just got to get it going. That first one could be the hardest one. Tarbell will go over and get the balls that kicked far side out, and he won't take the throw. He'll bring it back. Rainer Kenny will take the ball from him. He'll take the throw. And you know that old expression, it's hard to, that Mill River just beat Otter Valley here a couple, like I said, I think it was 7 or 10 days ago, and they had played him earlier in the year also, but I mean, it's hard to beat a team 3 times or back to back, and it was good. Mill River just came out focused. They didn't come out lackadaisical. They didn't come out not intense. Myers, see, he can't use his hands. I wasn't Myers, I was Billadou. Told you the sun was bright. It was so bright it made that blue jersey look like a goalie's yellow shirt. That's pretty bright. Dinnan was off to the races, and Adams got in his way and changed that plans for the party. And he'll come down out of Rainer Kenny, and Kenny will go on the backwards kick there. He trapped the ball and just pushed it back with his foot. Jackson finds the open corner, and Tarbell's going to be greeted by Rooney, and they've done a good job. I think it will be overlooked, but defensively, Mill River's played so well today. He played very well defensively today. And that's going to come into the box to Jackson, and Lurtola was there, and in the end, Biscay has it, the goalie. And he'll bring it all the way over this near side. He'll take the kick, and see the shadows behind him? He's looking into the sun. It was Myers in the first half that was looking into that sunshine, and that was Biscay, and they had it easy because I looked in the sunshine the whole 80 minutes. I got a bright red left side of my face and a very pale other side of my face because I'm behind the camera. Oh, does this have a chance? Nope. Myers tracked it well, made it look easy, grabbed a hold of it. Take a few dribbles, he'll get set, find that in line, and boom. Really releases on the ball well, follows through on it. He's got that nice leg snap on his kicks. Ziefin in position. Yeah, and Tarbell right there too. And Tarbell and Ziefin, and they'll go off from, well, by the reaction, I'd say it's going to be a Mill River ball. Maybe not. Tarbell seemed upset. It's going to be an Otter Valley ball, and that'll be Tarbell with the throw, and then the follow-up on the trail of the play. And now it's going to be a race back up and out to Ethan Biscay, and he's got some turf to work with. He's going to take the dribbles, and there he goes. Brought the defenders to him. A nice job. I think it was Rtola, yeah, number 15, that stepped up there, and Brian Cole now wants the ball, gets the ball. Hear the horn, he's got to wait. We're down to 2.5 minutes to go, and I can stop squinting. Again, it's been a very well played game by both sides. Been a very well officiated game, and I think both sides have done themselves proud here in this playoff game. That's going to be popped up a mile, and hits out of bounds. Hall watched it going. Hall will take the throw, number 14 for Mill River. He's looking for Baker, who turned to the outside. He'll flex the pass in deeper, goes into the box, then a little weak kick will come down by Cole. Also out there is Zach Davis, number 20 for Mill River. I don't know when he snuck in, but he's out there now. Davis, number 20 out there for the Minutemen. They'll come to Hall, number 14, as we are just down to a minute and a half to go. And 3-0 Mill River boys varsity soccer. 13-1, about to become 14-1, about to have another home playoff game. And the quest, it's a quest when you get this far into the season, man. You have a goal in the beginning, and then it becomes a journey. And now it's a grind it out, get up for the next game. You got a day's break, or 2 days break, and then get set. And Zach Davis, watch that sail out of bounds, and I'm not sure because I can't see down there if it's going to be a corner or if it's going to be a throw. There's the ball. I was waiting for something. And Houghton will mark it, so it's going to be a corner. Okay. So Nick Houghton, the senior captain out there, he'll get set to take the kick on the corner. Not a lot of corners today for either side and either half. Like I said, it was a real fluid game, and that was, I don't know who it was, but somebody came flying out of there. All they need was a red cape and a big S on her chest. 44 seconds left in the game. And Myers, again, has done an admirable job, a nice job in net. It could easily be double the score if not for his effort. And that ball right around midfield, and we're winding it down here. And again, one thing I know soccer purists will not have missed, but casual fans might have, was not only the Catrati's assisting goals and all the help offensively, but the defense really, really played well today for Mill River. Really did a good job. And that's going to go way down in the corner. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and they'll cross it, and Biscay will have the shutout, and there's the horn. And the Minutemen will win this playoff game over Otter Valley 3-0. So congratulations to Mill River. Nice effort, good effort by Otter Valley, but that's the game. Get out there, support your student athletes, get set for some more Mill River playoff soccer action on Munger Vision, and always support Munger Vision. That's the big one.